It's the most recognizable brand on the planet. A place billions have walked into with no idea of the story behind it. Behind the smiling clown, the golden arches, and the happy meals lies a story that isn't happy at all. It's a story of betrayal, of a man who built an empire, only to have it stolen right from under him. It's a story about how greed reshaped not only an entire industry, but your very body, your diet, and maybe your future lifespan. This isn't just about burgers. This is about how one of the most powerful corporations in history became a symbol of something much darker than anyone ever expected. This is the dark origin of McDonald's. And trust me, they don't want you to know this. Before the empire, there were two brothers, Richard and Morris McDonald. In 1940, they opened a small drive-in restaurant in San Bernardino, California. They weren't trying to conquer the world. They just wanted to serve simple, fast, affordable food, burgers, fries, and milkshake. But then, they did something no one else dared to do. They tore it all down, removed 90% of the menu, got rid of the waitresses, and created an assembly line for food. It was revolutionary. A speedy service system that could serve food in 30 seconds. The blueprint for modern fast food. But then, Ray Kroc walked in, a struggling milkshake machine salesman. He saw something the brothers didn't. He didn't just see a restaurant. He saw a global empire. And that's where the story turns dark. Ray Kroc convinced the brothers to let him franchise their idea. But what the McDonald's didn't realize is that Kroc wasn't just selling burgers. He was quietly rewriting the rules. Kroc opened a separate company, one that would own the land under every McDonald's location. The brothers owned the brand. Kroc owned the dirt beneath it. Over time, Kroc used legal loopholes, backdoor deals, and sheer ruthlessness to force the brothers out. When the deal was finalized, the brothers lost everything. Kroc even refused to let them keep their original restaurant. The most bitter cut? They were supposed to get royalties. 0.5% of every sale, which today would have made their family billionaires. Kroc backed out. Verbal agreement. No contract. No money. Nothing. He rewrote history. To this day, most people don't even know who the McDonald brothers were. But Ray Kroc, he became the founder. That's the title on his biography and on his grave. With the brothers gone, the real transformation began. McDonald's wasn't just selling food anymore. It became a real estate empire, a marketing machine, and perhaps most disturbing, a science lab. In the 1960s and 70s, McDonald's pioneered the psychology of fast food. Bright colors to stimulate hunger, play areas to trap children, addictive flavor chemistry, salt, sugar, fat perfectly engineered to hack your brain. Then came globalization. Over 100 countries, billions served. And the rise of factory farming on an unimaginable scale. Rainforests cut down, oceans polluted, workers exploited. Entire nations reshaped by a single corporation's appetite. But it gets worse. Because the monster they built didn't just reshape the world. It rewired you, your habits, your brain, your body. For decades, the health consequences were ignored. Obesity rates exploded. Heart disease, diabetes, entire generations conditioned to crave food engineered to addict them. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, McDonald's fought tooth and nail to avoid regulations. Lawsuits were settled quietly. Scientists paid off. Advertising aimed ruthlessly at children. And as the planet burned, McDonald's adapted. Greenwashed their image. Added salads, solar panels. Smiled for the cameras. But the core machine? never changed. Because it was never about food. It was always about something much, much bigger. Real estate, addiction, psychological control, consumer manipulation on a global scale. So next time you pass those golden arches, remember what they really stand for. Not just a restaurant, not just a meal, but one of the most successful psychological operations in modern history. A corporation that rewired how we eat, how we think, and maybe how we die. This isn't just about McDonald's. It's about how the world works. About the invisible forces shaping your life, your choices, and your future. And this is just the beginning.